Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS-Inform. Do you know someone getting married in the coming year, or maybe 2 years from now? Or did you get a diamond yourself? How about planning your wedding? Starting this Sunday at the St. Anthony Community Center 2016 Bridal Expo. Joining us in the studio is Natalie Combs. Natalie is one of the coordinators for the event, which is coming up this Saturday. You know, the first one out of the gun.
Yes.
That's exciting.
It is exciting. So like you said, it's this Sunday from 10 to 2. So that's Sunday, January 3rd. And it's at the St. Anthony Community Center. I've had people ask where that is, and it's actually really easy to find. Once you get to the Bretsfield Junction, it's going to be 2.5 miles down Old 64, and then you take a left on Cross Street, and it's right there immediately on the left.
Yeah, it's not like St. Anthony's that big. Actually, you see it from the road. You can't help but find the St. Anthony Community Center.
Yes. Look for the old National Bank and just turn right there. Super easy. Wonderful parking. It's all paved, handicap accessible. No admission charge to get in. And we have over 25 vendors that are there. So,
wow.
I know.
Now back in the day, that was where everybody I knew had weddings, was the St. Anthony Community Center. But things have changed, and one of the ideas of holding a bridal expo there is to get people to think of the St. Anthony Community Center again.
Yes.
What sort of facilities do you offer?
The community center, well, the wonderful thing is they do the cooking of their food on site. So you'll be able to sample that. Bernie Wagner is the head chef out there at St. Anthony. And then you can also speak with Bill Hauser about table layouts. I believe they hold 450 people max, and they just recently acquired a bunch of round tables. That's huge because a lot of brides like the round table setup, so that's wonderful.
Okay, and great parking as well, and it's just a nice facility. It really is.
It is.
All right, now let's talk about the Bridal Expo. You have a lot of folks
Yes.
that are going to be there. What really is the point of a Bridal Expo?
Well, to me, it's you definitely want to get information. If you can hopefully book with somebody while you're there, that would be wonderful. But really, it's asking a lot of good questions and figuring out how these local vendors can help you. They have a wealth of knowledge from all the years that they have put in doing their craft or creating their craft to help you. For instance, like if we kind of start on the food side of it,
Okay.
they'll have wonderful food samples from St. Anthony, like I just mentioned, but also there's going to be catering by Meyer, Clubhouse 61 plus the Schnitzelbank. I kind of group them together, but they'll have wonderful food to sample. And also Happy Hour. Happy Hour has this cool little root beer, kind of like a little kegerator, but it's full of root beer. So you can sample that, ask them about bartender services. That's a must to have. You have to have license insured and the whole 9 yards. So Happy Hour will provide that. Another food side of it, we have 3 great vendors. That would be Southern Sweets Bakery and Mad Batter Bakery. Both these ladies should have samples of either like cupcakes, wedding cake. I know they even venture out into like truffles and pastries and things like that. Don't know if they'll have those on site, but I was thinking, how wonderful would it be the day of the wedding, because everybody gets up so early to go get their hair done. Stop by these locations, pick up some pastries and things like that so that you have something to eat for the wedding party the day of. Chocolate Bliss will be there. What I love about Chocolate Bliss is she, of course, has the wonderful decadent chocolates and things like that, but you can also go in there for some great gadgets for the bride and groom. Stock their kitchen cabinetry, you know, they need these different things. Even for if you have a Super Bowl party coming up, she has some awesome dips and different sauces. So that's more than just bridal. You can go in there for just about anything.
Before we get too far, we want to point out this is free.
This
you
is
don't
free.
charge for folks to come in and enjoy and learn from the
Yes.
vendors. It's a free event.
Yes.
Okay, now let's go on with some of the other things. Are you going to have a fashion show?
There won't be a fashion show. Last year, because my 2 vendors for the formal wear is Siebert's and Beth Carter. And I know last year Siebert's presented in just this entire corner full of beautiful gowns and dresses. A lot of them were like Mother of the Bride. So I'm pretty sure Beth Carter's going to bring a wonderful array of dresses too. And what I like about that is that you can go up, feel the fabric, check out, like a lot of them were sequins and had sheer material. It's just absolutely beautiful. Modern, trendy.
Makes it a little easier to fit in your day if it's more like an open house where you just kind of come in all times of the day.
Yes, I'm not going to lock you in on having to stay there to watch a bridal show. You can just kind of float in and out from the booths and do your own thing.
Okay, if you would, let's talk about some of your other vendors.
Yeah. So also if we talk about your future, we need to think about Edward Jones, which would be financial planning. I want to retire early. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
And so Dylan Seiler will be there. And basically, Dylan wants to talk to you about investments and services, your retirement, and just make sure that you're on the right path to saving for your future. And Ryan Gelhausen will be there. Now, Ryan is with, he's an insurance agent, so he's going to cover home, auto, business, life, and annuities. What I like about these guys is that, you know, they own their own business, so they're going to know all the ins and outs of what it takes to get you set in the right path. The also great thing about those two vendors is that you don't have to be a bride to ask them questions. I urge you to bring mom and dad, grandma, aunts and uncles. You need to be talking to these gentlemen about the different coverage that you need for whether it's retirement or insurance.
You know, getting married is a big step. And there's a lot involved in getting married, not just the wedding day events, and that kind of plays into that.
And I would want my mom and dad there to help ask some good questions that maybe me as a young couple being engaged, I don't know what to ask. So if you have mom and dad along to talk to those different vendors, Ryan and Dylan, it's good. Because mom and dad have a wealth of knowledge too.
And then, you know, there's always entertainment. So you've got some great entertainment.
We do. As far as our two DJ services, Mobile Melodies, which is Lewis and Gina Bradshaw, and also Boogie Tunes, which is like Kurt and Ty and everybody there. So these guys both offer some wonderful up lighting. It's different colored LED lights. I know Boogie Tunes is going to be bringing theirs to showcase, and I'm sure Mobile Melodies will too. But ask them about how many songs do they have. Will you do requests if we have it? This is your time to ask any question to these guys. How much do they charge to do a setup or for the entire day? Something else that is super important is your videographer. So Jim Ball is part of First Take Video. And he'll be there, of course, for wedding videos, but if you need something for events, special events, maybe a birthday or anniversary, or also a business video, that's another angle that you can ask them for their help. And picture that photo booth. So I went on to Facebook this morning and checked out Picture That. They're gonna have a actual photo booth that you get into, but they also have props that you can use to make the picture fun. Like if it's a Christmas scene, maybe there's a Santa hat or whatever. They have a green screen technology, which means they could put a different picture behind you. So if you want to look like you're in the Australian outback, they could probably do that. It's pretty cool, so they can really make it look like you're from anywhere. So if we go to the beauty side of it, as far as the vendors, Tammy Lampert will be there to represent Nerium. And Nerium is a plant-based facial cream, whether it's a day cream, a night cream, and they also have a supplement called EHT. And then Kim Messmer, which she's representing Mary Kay. Kim is she is so good at what she's done. She's been in Mary Kay for several years. She can help you host a party, figure out what look is best for you for that day. So definitely want to talk to these two ladies. And one of my favorites is Revive Body Works. Now, they are right down the road on 3rd Avenue. They are a new location that just opened up. But they're going to specialize in massages, whether it's stone massage, reflexology, Swedish, and they also do a couples massage. So that could be cool for the bride and groom to come in, have a massage together before the event, after the event, whenever. And they also do facials and waxing. Let's see here. If we were to talk about, I don't think we talked about Hoosier Laser Graphics, have we?
No, we have not. Because, you know, you get the bride and groom get the groomsmen and the bridesmaids gifts. And
Yes.
that's where a lot of people will come in with a mug or something special.
Yes. You might even have somebody special doing something for you in the wedding. That's maybe an advisor or whatever, they're helping you. But yeah, if you need a flask, the glass is engraved, even little pocket knives. And that is David with Hoosier Laser Graphics. He's based kind of out of like the St. Anthony, Huntingburg area. Wonderful guy to work with. He can pretty much put anything on any item that you have as far as a special engraving. Somebody that just booked with us yesterday is Jamie Beekler, and she's with Jamberry. And Jamberry is basically, it's a nail wrap, so it's a different color or pattern, whether it's nautical or if you want to try to match it up to your theme for the wedding. So let's say you're doing coral, you could get a coral nail wrap. It's pretty cool.
A nail wrap as opposed to nail polish.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's going to be doing a couple of those on site, and and different manicures. Wonderful lady. If we were to go back to, sorry, I'm all over the place here.
Right. There is so much, and you get this little pamphlet when you come in so you know who all the vendors are and you got the phone numbers and all the contact information.
Yes, all the brides that walk in will get this pamphlet. Something special that I think you should definitely use professional help on is your travel, especially if you're going to go abroad. So the travel agent, which is Angela Modice, or Jackie's Travel, which is Jackie Broniker. Both these ladies have several years of experience, and you can't not enjoy travel and be a travel agent. So they just know what they're doing.
Now, there are two that you haven't mentioned yet. What's 31?
Yeah, thank you. 31, that's Sharon Beaker. She's going to have a wonderful array of different handbags, even like totes. These are all things that can be personalized. These would make great gifts for the wedding party or maybe the future mother-in-law.
Sure, okay.
But yeah, Sharon will have a nice array of different bags and things and purses there on site.
And then Green Thumb.
Oh my gosh.
Which you're associated with, although you're doing this on behalf of St. Anthony Community Center.
I am. Yeah, Green Thumb. What I'm going to be representing there is the bridal bouquets. So I'm really trying to get more into the church side of it, whether it's the bridal bouquets, the boutonnieres for the gentlemen, the corsages for the ladies, the altar decorations. And then I'm pairing with Stafford Designs, which is Sheila Stafford. And Sheila will be taking care of a lot of my receptions. For the occasional bride that still wants me to do both of them, I can. But that's sort of how I'm starting to tailor the business, where I'm doing the church part and Sheila's doing the reception.
And so I think we've mentioned everybody. There is a lot. You've got 25 vendors.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is, this is the first one.
Second one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Second year.
Yeah.
Next year will be the third. And it's taking off. It's doing great. You're the first one out of the gate.
Yeah.
So it's the first bridal show to go to. But there's so much that you can learn. And one of the things I think folks don't think about is you better start, even if it's 2 years from now,
Yeah.
you need to start booking people, services, churches, community centers now.
Yes, a lot of them have a year to year and a half where they're booked out. And if you want a certain date, that's smart to start asking now what dates are available and start booking them.
Start setting them up.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
As far as like the giveaways, I don't know if we touched on that.
Oh, no, we did not.
The St. Anthony is actually giving away 1 free hall rental, and then they're also giving away 10 $200 gift certificates towards a hall rental. So they're giving away a lot of prizes. They really want to help you out and make your big event, whether it's a wedding or a corporate or birthday party, as special as possible.
And you just sign up and register when you come in.
Yeah.
All right, so it's free this weekend.
Yeah.
This Sunday, January 3rd, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah.
At the St. Anthony Community Center, it's the 2016 Bridal Expo.
Yes.
And it's easy to find. Find St. Anthony, you'll find the community center.
That's right.
Natalie, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you, Bill.
See you at the Bridal Expo this coming Sunday. This is WJTS in Form. We're local people watching local people.